WURD Radio on demand, 96.1 FM and 900 AM WURD. Streaming live at WURDradio.com.
You're listening to The Source with Andrea Lawful Sanders on WURD Radio.
Streaming live on WURDradio.com and the WURD Radio app.
Welcome back to The Source on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, on air and online at WURDradio.com. If you see this big old grin on my face, it's because if you've been listening to Marvel, if you've been watching Marvel since late 2019, then you understand the children and the elderly means everything to me. Today, I have the distinct honor of speaking to someone who is turning 100. Wallicia L. Carter Griffin, beloved wife to the late John F. Griffin, mother, grandmother, sister, and friend. She was born in Finchley, Virginia, to the late Lenton and Josephine Carter on July 23rd, 1922. Raised in Chase City, Virginia, and moved to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1943, where she still resides today. She became a member of Bright Host Baptist Church in 1943. She taught Sunday school and sung on the gospel choir as a devoted member. She worked with other organizations throughout the church for over 50 years. Wallicia Griffin was a teacher in the Philadelphia public school system, working with children in the Get Set program. Wallicia was married for 53 years from 1948 to 2001. The proud mother of 3 children, Eric, Larry, Wallicia Ann, and the grandmother of 8, and is an ever-growing circle of love and affection. Wallicia is kind, loving, and generous, and will communicate with all, developing friendships with people. We are all here to congratulate her as she is reaching her centenarian birthday, 100 years old. Yes, word people, yes. So good to see you. So can you tell us, oh gosh, you turned 100 on Saturday, correct?
Yes.
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 Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So, can you tell us how did you get to this place? How did you get to 100 looking so amazing? What is your secret, Mama?
She's talking to you. What's your secret, Mom?
How you live so long?
Tell us your secret for getting to 100 years old.
Mom, what is your secret for getting to 100 years old? I can't tell you all that.
Well,
You can't tell us.
The Lord, you believe in the Lord.
Yes.
You are
And it seems to me that you've done a lot of work for a lot of people, children, church. I believe that's a part of your thing. So is that your daughter in the background too, Eric? Is that your sister?
That's my sister.
Can you pull into the camera, Miss Wallicia Ann?
Let's see. I get on
See if I can get you inside of your mama. Good afternoon. So listen, tell me, what is it like to enjoy your mother for 100 years?
A blessing.
Yes.
A blessing. A true blessing.
Yes. You look like her too.
Thank you.
You do, and that's a compliment. Eric, what are your thoughts on this? What is it like to have a mom that's celebrating 100 years on Earth?
Well, I've been really fortunate. I've had my mother all my life. Mm-hmm. I'll be 72 in September.
Wow. You all look great. Your gene pool is strong.
Yeah.
Well, she's the oldest of 18 children. Her mother and father had 18 children. She's number 1.
Wow. Wow.
So it's just and a very close family, and it's just a blessing to have known the ones that have gone past and gone over. Mm-hmm. It's just been a great family. Mama's had always had a close family.
Yeah. I don't know if your mother realizes that everybody is looking. Facebook is lighting up. Everybody is watching you. Everybody is watching you, because so many times we cry and we talk about, losing our parents. My parents are in their 80s, and every day that they're still here, I'm so grateful to God, right? Yes, and so what is a lesson that you learned the most from your mother in her 100 years? I'm asking both of you that question.
To love.
Yes.
Be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
And oh gosh, and just put the Lord in first for everything you do.
Mm-hmm. What were some of the lessons that I'm coming back to you, Eric. Hold on. What were some of the lessons you learned, Wallicia, and from watching your mother? What were some of the things you learned from her that made you follow in her footsteps?
Oh, how to communicate with other people.
Yes.
Which she's great at. She used to love to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I just
good.
learned how to just be appreciative of people, and giving. And
I swear that's a part of her longevity. I see people who are kind and giving and think about others before themselves tend to live a better, more peaceful life. You know what I mean? When you don't spend your time denigrating and tearing people down, you live an existence that makes you live at one and well with people. That's a part of your longevity. Eric, what are the lessons you learned from your mama?
Well, just not only my mother, but just the community that I grew up in. It no longer exists because Temple University took all that area that we grew up in, say from the time I was born, from 1950 till 1967, when we moved out of the 1900 block of North Mervine Street.
Yeah. No. Oh, okay.
That's between Norris and Burks and 11th and 12th and 1900 block was. And if you didn't know that existed, you would never know because Temple was all over there.
Right.
But what a community. I went to Paul Lawrence Dunbar Elementary School, which is still there. But John Warner Maker has been torn down. That was right across from there because that's Temple. Now, if you go across Cecil B. Moore, you're right there where Bright Hope Church is.
Yes.
But when I started going to Bright Hope, it was at 12th and Oxford.
Yes.
On the corner there. So just learning things. Mom is she always tells us there's one thing that she did in life that she felt as though God did not like. But she won't tell you what it is.
Well, do you know what it is?
No, she won't tell us.
We never know. We don't know.
Really? She never told you?
She said only her and God knows, and she said she soon stopped that.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
So she's amazing. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you have planned for her on Saturday?
Well, we have a celebration at Relish's restaurant that we're going to do a brunch affair.
Oh.
And we have family coming in because we didn't know all 18, but we knew 13 out of 18. 18,
yes.
And 6 are still alive today, 3 in the 90s, 1 in the 80s, and 2 in the 70s. So I got generations of cousins coming down, and we're just going to have a good time. We haven't been together. Before the pandemic, we got together when her brother turned 90. Now he's 93.
Wow.
So
you all have some great genes to look forward to, man. You're going to be hanging around for a while. Miss Griffin, can you hear me?
Yes, and can you hear Mom? Say yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Say yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have a sweet personality. What else do you think you're welcome. You're so welcome. What else do you think got you to 100 other than gratefulness and peacefulness? Can you tell us?
How'd you reach 100 years old? How did you reach?
Well, I've never seen her take a drink or anything like that.
You've never seen her drink. She didn't drink or smoke. Okay.
No, none of that. So that has a lot to do with adding some years to your life, or not destroying certain, I guess, I can't think of the words, organs in your body.
Right. Right.
But she's always been that type of person. So I think I might have seen her, if she tastes something one time, she said, no, I don't like this.
Eric and Wallicia, and I can't thank you. At 100, I know she's probably, trying to register as much as she can. Yeah. And she'll go back and look at this at some point, especially for her birthday. Maybe you can get a copy of it. I'm going to ask my producer to make a copy of it so you can have it. They'll send the link to you. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
I'm so
Thank you.
So here's what I'm grateful to the both of you for. You're taking such good care of your mother. And it's not, it's something that a lot of people take for granted, and they put their families in nursing homes, et cetera, and don't go and see them and leave them hanging. But your mother looks amazing. She looks great. She looks great.
Thank you. Thank
Right?
you.
And if I was in town on Saturday, I would have popped into Relish just to say hello with my mask on, because we want to make sure everybody stays safe.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm not home. I'm with my grandchildren.
And congratulations on your new grandbaby.
Yes, thank you. They're wearing me out. They are wearing me out.
That's all right. You love every minute. You talk about it all the time.
I do. Eric, thank you for listening to The Source, and thank you for reaching out to me. You must have known instinctively this is something that I would absolutely do. I love my elders. I do. I think we are nowhere without them. We really are. And we could learn as much as we can from them. So happy birthday when it gets here. Happy 100th birthday. We're all clapping for you. Yes, ma'am. So proud. Happy for you. Yes. All right. Make sure she stays cool. Give her whatever she wants to eat.
All
and
the time.
You got a great appetite.
You got a good appetite.
Come on your house and eat.
All right. Do you like Jamaican food? You ever eat Jamaican food? Oh, we're going to have to fix you up. You're going to make it to 101. I'll be back in Philadelphia. We're going to have some Jamaican food at your plate, Miss Griffin.
Yes, I certainly do.
I love it. I love it. Can I just tell you, I've been on the air for 3 years. You're one of my favorite guests right now. I just love having this conversation and looking at you and seeing you. Thank you so much. You all cherish your mother. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
100 years is nothing to sneeze at, and you all have done a beautiful job. And remember, what you do for your mother, your children and your children's children will do for you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Happy birthday, Miss Griffin. See you soon. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You too. Bye-bye. All right. You got to click off the link now. All right. Thank you. Oh, my gosh, guys. That was so good. This is so
Chill style on the beat. Studio Africa.
Remains a devoted, long-standing member of Bright Hope Baptist Church. And we had the pastor here who gave the prayer earlier, where she taught Sunday school and sung. Amen. See, that's back when they were singing. Before the rap part came, right? She sung in the choir. She sang. She sang, y'all.
She sang.
When I came up, it was, you know, I thought they was singing, but back then they was singing. Singing. I can sing, but I can't sing. Whereas Ms. Griffin was employed by the School District of Philadelphia with the Get Set program, retiring after 25 plus years. We might need to get back there because we have some problems in our district right now. But therefore, be it known that we wish to join the friends and family of celebrating Wallicia L. Carter Griffin on her 100. Can y'all say that with me? 100th birthday. And come on, y'all, 100. Hey, Dwight, I don't even have $100 in my pocket. 100th birthday. And be it further resolved that the 3rd Congressional District of Pennsylvania and Congressman Dwight Evans. Yes. Oh my goodness. That's right, Congressman Dwight Evans. The gentleman holding the microphone. I should be holding this for you, Dwight. Extends the warmest wishes and this most joyous milestone occasion. Presented by Congressman Dwight Evans. Dwight Evans.
Do we get a little drum roll, please?
Hey, Dwight knows me because I wanted to be his driver, but he wouldn't let me be his driver. He said I drove too fast. But you know, in all sincerity, folks, you know, on behalf of the 3 of us that are here today, you know, the reality of it is that, you know, people say, oh, you guys could have been anywhere, and that's correct. We could have been anywhere, but it was important to be here to celebrate this 100th birthday. There's